Welcome back to News Now. About a month after a mistrial was declared, Allen Agababa appeared in court again today, this time looking to be released from prison. If you recall, a mistrial was declared because of a hung jury in his murder trial, and it appears that a new trial will not go forward until after January of next year. This morning, Allen Agababa appeared in court looking to be released from prison. His attorney, Randy Cunliffe, had filed a motion for Agababa to be released to third-party custodians on his own recognizance. Agababa is accused of slaying his mother, Shelley Bernstein, back in August of 2013 for insurance benefits. Defense attorney Jeff Moots appeared on Cunliffe's behalf.
If the court has any inquiries about the third parties, they are all present here.
And these would be the same proposed third-party custodians that were identified previously?
Yes, Your Honor.
Prosecutor Brian Gallagher argued against the motion, noting that the proposed third-party custodians, Vicky Gaynor and Raphael Lujan, were previously rejected by the court as being unsatisfactory.
At this time, the court will deny the motion to release as well. As previously stated, this court considers multiple factors when deciding whether or not to release a defendant pending trial. The court finds that there are just several factors, not the least of which is the seriousness of the crime, the fact that Mr. Agababa has citizenship in different locales, and family members are also, as indicated, he has no, other than his grandfather, familial ties here on Guam. No employment record here on Guam as well.
Judge Senzon also told the attorneys that she was looking to start a new jury selection and trial for Agababa on January 21st, but Attorney Moots informed her that Cunliffe would be off island until the beginning of February. Agababa was tried in October for aggravated murder. He's accused of plotting his mother's murder to collect half of an $850,000 life insurance policy. But his defense had argued that Bernstein's forehead injury was a result of an accidental fall. Her death was then accelerated, the defense says, because she was heavily medicated on narcotic drugs at the time. The jury deliberated for over a week, but could not unanimously agree on a verdict. A continued trial setting has been scheduled for December 16th at 9:30 a.m.
With the holiday season here, law enforcement officers are reminding you to drive sober. The Guam Police Department and other law enforcement agencies will team together to conduct DUI checkpoints throughout the rest of the month. Acting GPD spokesman officer Paul Tapal says both staged and roving checkpoints will be taking place.
We want to remind motorists out there that everybody's going to be in the festive mood, so please, if you're going to go out and celebrate, make sure you designate a driver, and we can all get through this holiday season with no other incidents.
The checkpoints are a part of GPD's Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over initiative.
On its way to Southeast Asia for deployment, the USS Fort Worth made their first stop on Guam. PNC's Rizal Romanes took a tour of the ship and has more in this report.
Permission to come aboard the USS Fort Worth. The ship is docked on island for a quick stop and brought along 100 sailors.
It is their first visit to the island during their first deployment to the Pacific.
USS Fort Worth is a Freedom-class littoral combat ship of the United States Navy, which means it's fast, agile, and intended for operations close to shore. It also makes her one of the newest and most sophisticated ships at sea today, according to the Navy. The ship is named after Fort Worth, Texas, the 17th largest city in the nation. Fort Worth departed its home port of San Diego last month for a 16-month deployment to Singapore in support of the Navy's strategic rebalance to the Pacific. Commanding Officer Kendall Bridgewater tells us their main focus is maritime security.
Mission and maritime security operations are our primary focus, ensuring that the sea lanes communication are kept open for all maritime nations. So our job is to just ensure that. So whatever that is, whether it be just by simply being there, showing our presence, showing the U.S.'s commitment to the region and to our allies and neighbors here.
Fort Worth will employ the Surface Warfare Mission Package for the entire deployment. The commander explains what he and his crew are looking forward to in this deployment.
A lot of the crew have been on board since the commissioning of Fort Worth. They were involved when the ship was still being built up in Marinette, Wisconsin. So to see the fruition of all their hard work and time and effort they've put into it, to see us actually get out and do the mission is very special.
So no going out?
Oh, Absolutely. We're going to give the crew some liberty to get out and experience Guam. Like I said, it's been a while. I was here in 2000, so it's really exciting for me to come back again.
According to international news reports, the Navy plans to have 4 LCS ships operating out of Singapore by around 2018. Rosel Romanes, PNC News.
All right, and we have with us the famous Rebecca Kim with weather.
Oh, come on, you guys are more famous.
I beg to differ. Everywhere I go, people say, hey,
Rebecca
you know that weather girl
Kim.
Rebecca Kim? We love her. Tell her we love her.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Well, don't thank us. Thank the public.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much. I love you. So I have a question for you guys. So I said it will rain last night and today morning. Did you guys see that rain today?
I
Morning?
didn't.
This morning?
Yeah.
You did not?
No, I didn't. I'm
It
from the
wasn't
north.
raining?
I'm from the north, so I don't know.
Okay, how about you?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit, okay. Well, it was raining in where I live. My weather
okay.
is correct here. So, but basically that shower band that gave us rain last night as well as this morning is away from the island. So that's good for us. And let me show you the cloud coverage here. Ta-da! The skies will remain quite cloudy tonight, mostly cloudy with isolated showers as you see, but it will get better tomorrow. Partly cloudy skies are expected until Sunday. But starting from Sunday night, I think I mentioned this earlier as well. I said trough is coming in, and this trough, the National Weather Service senior meteorologist Paul Stanko says that trough is an area of low pressure which can cause increase in winds as well as cloud coverage and rain. But this time, thank goodness, NWS is forecasting only isolated showers and 20% chance of rain. So there really is not a noticeable change, but change is definitely there. So, you know, we can't forget about this wind greed graphic again. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
East winds will persist as usual and 5 to 10 miles per hour tonight, tomorrow, and it will go all the way up to 20 on Sunday. You see that? And it will be quite breezy on Monday as well. So make sure you get some parka or sweater.
Parka
You know,
or a
parka
sweater?
is really, really thick.
So yeah, I'm kidding by the way. But it is colder. It is cooler than usual. So I do recommend some kind of heat going on. And before I go, I need to show you this other graphic that is prepared by our
Ta-da!
production manager. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Thank you, Eric, right there. Yeah. So as you can tell, lows remain 77 degrees, highs go up and down again. But it's not a huge difference, as you can tell, 89 degrees tomorrow and down to 88 on Sunday. And of course,
Ta-da!
our source.
Sorry.
And of course, our source from NWS, thank you. And back to all of us here.
Ta-da!
You're not only a weather
How do you do that?
Yeah, you're
Can
like a
you teach me how to do
magician.
that? That's weather magic, ladies and gentlemen. Weather magic. Ta-da! And then like,
Can you make it rain? Ta-da!
Well, the only thing that I can guarantee you is that it would not snow.
ta-da! All right. Well, thank you very much, Rebecca. Let's check in now with Blake. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Hey, time for another sports tease. Blake here, by the way. Do you like sports? Do you like soccer? I've got both sports and soccer. Quarterfinal action. Who wins? Who goes home in the postseason in high school soccer? Plus, a new segment that we're doing. It's called Chow with Champions. I was invited to have lunch with some champions. I even balutan. Find out what we ate. It's coming up. Sports, not that far away. See you then.